Professor Dave here. Let's revisit lasciare.
He knows a lot about all kinds of stuff. Professor Dave explains.
In Italian, there is a very common construction which uses the verb lasciare, which means to leave, or to let, or allow, followed by the infinitive. First, let's be very clear about the meaning of the verb. When we say that lasciare means to leave, we do not mean this in the intransitive way, as in to depart or leave a location. We mean this as in to leave something behind. Also, we do not mean to let, as in the exhortation, let's go. We mean to let as in to let someone do something. With this understood, we will commonly use some form of lasciare followed by some infinitive when we let someone do something or let something happen or be done, with that something being the infinitive in question. For example, we could use lasciare in the following ways. La mamma non mi lasciava mai leggere a letto. This is the same as saying, la mamma non mi permetteva mai di leggere a letto. Perché lasci I bambini mangiare troppo? Again, this is just like saying, perché permetti ai bambini di mangiare troppo? Lasciala parlare. This too is the same as permettile di parlare. In each case, the verb lasciare is used to convey the idea of allowing or permitting someone else to do something. This becomes a little more complicated when pronouns get into play. If this construction shows only one direct object, it is still somewhat simple, and the pronoun will always be a direct one. Direct object pronouns always precede the verb, unless in the imperative, infinitive, or gerund form. For example, lascio la nonna dormire. La lascio dormire. Lasci gli amici entrare. Li lasci entrare. Lasciatemi morire. Non lasciarla passare. Now here comes the challenging part. When the subject is allowing the object to do something, we end up with two direct objects. Perché lasci I bambini mangiare tanta pizza? I bambini is the first direct object, while tanta pizza is the second. In such a case, the first object becomes an indirect object to allow the second to remain the direct object. This is important if we wish to replace the first object with a pronoun, as we must then use an indirect object pronoun. Perché lasci mangiare tanta pizza ai bambini? Perché gli lasci mangiare tanta pizza? In such situations, we may even see the appearance of a double object pronoun. Perché gliela lasci mangiare? Non lasciargliela mangiare. This probably looks strange, so let's see some more examples of double pronouns so that they will become more familiar. Loro ci lasciano guidare la macchina. Loro ce la lasciano guidare. Non ti lascio leggere il mio diario. Non te lo lascio leggere. La mamma mi lascia mettere il rosetto. La mamma me lo lascia mettere. Non ti lasciamo dire le parolacce. Non te le lasciamo dire. In compound tenses, lasciare always uses the auxiliary verb avere. La mamma non gli ha lasciato prendere la macchina. Non gliela lasciata prendere. Anzi, non lo ha lasciato uscire affatto. There is just one more thing to point out. Some verbs already imply an indirect object, like mandare a or scrivere a. If you are sending something or writing something, you are sending or writing something to someone. That something is the direct object, and that someone is the indirect object. When combined with lasciare, this can result in some ambiguity. For example, lascio scrivere le lettere a Marco. Now, what does this mean exactly? Are you letting Marco write letters, or are you letting someone else write letters to Marco? To remove the ambiguity in such a case, the person who is allowed to do the action will be preceded by the preposition da. This means we could now write this: lascio scrivere le lettere da Marco. Now we know for sure that Marco is the one writing the letters. And with that, we have expanded our ability to use the verb lasciare. So let's check comprehension. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. Support me on Patreon so I can keep making content. And as always, feel free to email me, ProfessorDaveExplains@gmail.com.